Alright, so there wasn't a video yesterday because I got home later than expected. So I'm probably just gonna finish out the series today. There honestly shouldn't be much more time left to this. Yeah. My chances of winning, I would say, are slim, but I'm still pushing tourism, mainly because Austria got the Great Firewall. I mean, I could always just take their capital city, build a fleet, but their army sizes and their production would be much larger. But then again, can Austria annex these states? I'll have to check that, because if they can, then I'm in trouble here. Because I'm saying on 4 cities while they have about 10. So I'm going to need to plan this out accordingly. Yeah, they can. Am I correct about 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I was one off, but... And then, Washington is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 4. William is 5, and then Assyria has just got Houston off of. So Washington did have 10. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, I think I said that my backup plan was to push for a science victory. Which I would say is a pretty solid backup plan, if I don't say so myself. It's not like I'll be able to conquer anyone. Or at least anyone important. Open borders, of course. I don't think he's gained any tourism over me, but I'm definitely gaining tourism over him because I appear to be the only one with internet. Oh no, Austria just got it, but they're at -17 still. They're influential 2/4. Well, that's because I'm at 1 turn with Assyria and 40 turns. The problem is I'm not getting any influence. I need to see how fast Austria's gain over me. Alright, so they're not gaining anything over Assyria, but they'll be influential with me in 60 turns, alright. And then they're already influential with Netherlands and America. The difference is I'm getting tons of modifiers for Assyria while she isn't. So it's honestly going to be a stalemate in terms of culture here. Because Assyria is preventing Maria from getting a victory while Maria is preventing me from getting a victory. It will be unfortunate because once she gets influential over me, my happiness will drop a significant amount. But until then, I'll need to just culture victory and reach. Oh, that's me. Alright, I knew I still have how many slots of musicians left? I have a slot of rain and 2 more slots of musicians. Now my culture has increased due to the golden age, which is actually a significant amount because I have so much now. I think once I finish the Apollo program, I'll start building spaceship parts. Alright, so Maria's 2 SS boosters, Washington is 1. I mean, I could always just buy some outright, but that's not important. Alright, I have completed the Apollo program. I'm gonna want to get... Can I not build a... Oh yeah, because they don't have a regular factory. So let's get our first cockpit, because that's the one I need. Arsenal. You can build a military base. And you can send food to Ulundi. To be honest, I could probably get a lot more tourism output if I used my trade routes, but I still think internal trade is better, and I'll probably pay the price for it if someone gets a sneak tourism win. But I don't think so. Because Assyria, he doesn't really have enough tourism. He's not influential with any. Yeah, he's only getting 97. Alright, nanotechnology. And then I'll probably have Amgungunlovu get, oh, those weren't mine. I was confused because I didn't see any barbs. Alright, so now Amgungunlovu will probably build the, which one's this? Stasis chamber. Next one I need to go for is advanced ballistics. Oh, and it finished the recycling center. Stasis chamber. You finish an airport, you can get a bomb shelter. Dot posse, we can get humanism. Because I already got the tenant, which allows us to. Alright, so we're gonna not want world ideology. I don't think Assyria will get through since they're the only one that went autocracy. Byblos, which one's that? Oh, this one. Thankfully, she's not taking any of my... Well, she can't take my allies, but city-states that I'm friendly with. No longer friends with Sini and Laventa. Kuala Lumpur election rigged. Thank God that. Embargo city-states passes. Well, I always do internal trade, so that doesn't concern me. Negative 236. Jesus Christ. What is their military size exactly? Of course, even though I'm very influential. Wow, so Maria Theresa is 1 on everything except population, which I'm 1 in. I'm only last in approval. And then I'm 2nd on crop yield, and then 2nd on literacy, surprising. Well, not... Uh-oh, yeah, there's the influence.
What do you want for fruit, Raven?
Apples are fine.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, wait, what? Oh, never mind. I just didn't become friendly. Alright, so Washington is 2 SS boosters. Hold on. Oh my god. It's just gonna do this. I don't know why I keep auto and turn on. See if I can get a quick thing. I need to quickly, like, buy a mercantile city state. Wait, I'm at 1? What happened? No, I already have those. What happened? Ooh, I got an XCOM squad. That's nice. Enemy is near where? Hold on. Let's paradrop. And then just fuck him up. And then technically that's inside my territory, so I can paradrop from there as well. So all my cities have pretty much the max border potential. Open borders, of course, even though I'm already influential. He's sailing a settler somewhere. It's a bit late to be making a city. The game's gonna end. Sure, let's make a declaration of friendship. I don't think anyone hates William. Oh, my empire's unhappy. So what I'm gonna do is Cahokia. How much more influence? 97. Valletta, 103. Only 55. What trait is it that makes it so gifts don't give as much? Irrational. Oh no. I don't know. For some reason I don't think 55 is enough. There. Now I should be fine on happiness. I think I stole that from Sierra. I have coal now, finally. I can build factories. Which will be good when I can start building the boosters. Alright, that's good. And now my XCOM squad won't be taking so much damage from a Marine. So everyone likes the Netherlands. Alright, that's good. Was this city always here? Yeah. I just never noticed it until now. Alright, now I can build. Alright, bomb shelter, you can get a factory. Yeah, I already did that. Choose research. Now we'll go for particle physics. So I'm gonna, even though this was a tourism, I'll most likely win by science, because the others haven't really, they've only built boosters, which doesn't necessarily mean that they have the other techs required. I mean, Austria, alright, Washington has completed the cockpit, which I'm about to complete. Oh, there's a paratrooper right there. And you notice that I didn't vote for William because he would have won. And I don't want that to happen. No world leader chosen. Good. No Bomba. And I actually might have to buy because it's mobile tactics straight into particle physics. So if I'm not sure these days we'll be able to. Alright, actually buy piles that are information era. So yeah. And then there must be an encamp like on this tile. Alright, so you build a cockpit. How much is it for you? Booster 12 turns. Yeah, we're gonna need to get a factory in there, definitely. Alright, I just picked that. Alright, so we can get free thought. So now, boosted it by a bit. Alright, let's get the cockpit. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make use of the buying of parts if I want to get it exactly on time, because it took 12 turns for a booster, which won't finish in time, because it's like honestly not that many more turns. Finally, a great engineer has been born after thousands of years of wait, and of course I cannot utilize him for anything. Let's throw him on this desert tile, because my capital can utilize that. Why is... You literally have 7 spare citizens. You can work it. There. Alright, choose production. You're gonna want nuclear plant. I have 4. Spaceship factory will be more important because I have enough aluminum to last me. I actually didn't check to see how much it would take for the SS booster. Alright, so Washington has 3 boosters in a cockpit, so he needs the other 2, which are nanotechnology and, yeah, 4 turns to particle physics. Oh yeah, never done the factory. Yeah, 18 turns for a booster. Same with this one, I never worked the specialists. And this one will take 10, so that's far too little time. Let's get a spaceship factory in this one. Oh, perfect. This one will finish in 4 turns. So I'll buy the other parts. See, so I need, how many boosters? I need 3. So I'll do it 2 turns before I'll buy them, and then 1 turn I'll buy 1. And then when it finishes, I'll buy the next part. I don't exactly need your salt anymore. I'm friendly with the city state now. Fortunately, I'm not going to get my size 60 city. Unit promotion. Let's get shock 2. Actually, no, you can go here because there's an encampment. Oh, it's an infantry. And it's on a hill, so that doesn't help me. Oh, I can actually upgrade this paratrooper in. How long have I had it? So, oh, it spawned a galley. That's a bit. What the hell? Are there any other mercantile? Are there only 6? All because they annexed all of them. That's disgusting. All right, how many more? 100. I don't think I have silver yet. There. Now, what I'll do is I'll buy. Why can't I buy a booster? Oh, it's because there's a unit in the city. Forgot about that. Same with this one. Let's purchase a booster. Let's purchase a booster. And then spaceship factory. Yeah, you can build now a solar plant. So I don't want to waste a uranium. How long will it take for... Oh yeah, because I just 7 turns. So that's not enough if I want to win. Oh wow, so she has, I think, 5 parts completed. Ooh, it's going to be a race. I can do it in 3 turns. Will she be able to do it in less time? Alright, so paradrop I think is P. Yep. And then I have 2 XCOM squads on this one encampment. So let's launch. 55 pop is still nice though. So I can do it into spaceship factory. Yeah, this one can get a nuclear plant. This one can get a spaceship factory. Assign delegates. This isn't for world leader. No one has enough anyway. I actually have 14. So are Astrionism. I think not. Do I have gold? I might be getting gold from a safe state, but I don't think so. Alright, let's see. Nope, so they didn't complete the part this turn. Assyria did something. Oh, they don't like my thing, but they're a bit too far away to do anything. And they're also behind in tech. They just entered the information era. Alright, so now I have the stasis chamber. Add that to the spaceship, and let's purchase the... Oh, I need another SS booster. Forgot the second part, but I'll be able to get the last 2 parts. So let's look at the victory screen. So let's see how close. Yeah, Austria. No, Austria needs 2 more. Actually, they need a booster and a this. I need 2 more, and then Washington needs 2 more, and then William has just completed the. Oh well, Kamehameha is out, but William has only completed the Apollo program. So cultural. Yeah, it's not gonna be a. Well, Polynesia's out, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's... Alright, so this way you can get factory. Alright, now you can just go for stealth. Let's wait until this guy's healed, but let's see if anyone else will be able to pull it off next turn. They might get 1 more. I'm not sure if they'll be able to get 2 more. Nope, Assyria didn't get any. And let's see if Washington got any. Nope. So that is the game. And even though I was pushing for tourism, I ended up doing science because Austria got the Great Wall, which... Let's see, how much tourism did they have? They had more than me by 20. And they have the only one with any sort of punishment is Assyria at -13, which isn't a lot. It's only civil resistance, but yeah. So a couple things you can do to increase tourism that I didn't do is if, since I'm the only one in freedom, if other people are, the way the unhappiness is designed to work is you can, if you have enough unhappiness, if you're a revolutionary, you can switch to the, like how I have 2 influence over them, he could switch to freedom and it would go away, but it would also gain bonus modifiers for tourism. And then I didn't really utilize this much, but religion as well. Like mine only has 3, but if the entire world was my religion, then I would also get tourism modifiers. And one thing I mentioned that I didn't use was trade routes. So if you send a trade route to a, like one of my policies described it, if bonus modifier from shared religion, trade routes, and open borders. So if you send a trade route to someone, you'll get a bonus modifier. That's one thing that I never really did because I wanted to do internal trade more. But to be honest, in the end, it was probably more worth it that I send trade routes because even having the max amount with only 2-3 slots missing, I still am not able to get someone with the Great Firewall, which that's the ultimate counter for tourism, the Great Firewall. Or what you can do is like declare war on someone and they won't be able to do trade routes, send like missionaries, prophets, and I mean unfortunately that'll increase your ideology pressure, but no, it'll actually decrease it because they don't have all the modifiers. So yeah, that's the second counter, but I think this game's pretty much over. Yeah, it was a good try. For a while I thought I wasn't gonna win, but well, technically I didn't win my preferred victory type, but I think this was a good like walkthrough on how to do it, only like adjusting for like not building up these cities and instead sacrificing some population to send trade routes to other people. So in the end I was middle of the road for most stuff. I was first in pot and literacy and then second in crop yield. The only thing I was bad on is approval. Washington is somehow has a ton of disapproval, but they're getting 0 pressure. Assyria is the most and they're getting the most pressure, but I don't get how that works. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the game. I'm gonna save it here. Kind of like how I have the Rome game saved 1 turn before I win. So let's add the engine and then the booster, and let's see what I got. So there's, wow, I got another one. Yeah, this shows you how little I finished the games, or at least in single player. Yeah, I already seen that. I got Nelson Mandela, which isn't the best, but I wasn't really playing for score. Well, I don't really know how to play for score, but one thing we can look at is the map. If only this guy would stop. Alright, go beyond Earth. I don't want to break the game. Yeah, look at my starting area compared to everyone else's. There wasn't really any viable good spots for expansion, really. So let's watch the expansion. I probably got my second save first. Oh no, it was Assyria, Washington. Oh wow, they got theirs pretty fast. Only Austria and Polynesia waited. So Washington has 3 at this. Alright, so they each got their second. And then me and William, I got my 4th as well. Austria got their 3rd. Same with Assyria. She did 4th. And then, yeah, nothing really changes, except Polynesia gets destroyed, Washington expands, Austria picks up a ton of city-states. Wow, they didn't start making their island states until, like, halfway through the game. Alright, so, yeah, here's where they start annexing. And then William puts some, like, random cities in the Antarctic. Oh, yeah, that was actually a Polynesian city that got taken by America, which got taken by Assyria. So, they also made an RC, like, right here. Alright, yeah, these are all the RCs that are being developed. And then you can see me and Austria growing our borders in the race for culture. Yeah, my capital actually reached maximum size pretty early on. These cities had harder times, but they eventually did. Yeah, look at all these city-states go. And then, yeah, Polynesia, they're out. And then Assyria takes that off America. And then they make... The last city I think made was... No, it was this one, actually. I thought it was this one, but it was actually Portland. Alright, so... Austria zipped up. Same with America. And then I'm tailing due to my pop. GPT. By the end, Assyria the most and America, then me. So that's because I didn't really do any deals. Only one for happiness. Building maintenance, I was average because of my cities. And then me and Austria were pretty much top at the end. Since happiness, I wasn't doing great anywhere. That was mainly Assyria. Food, yeah, I was near top, of course, Austria. And then I was somewhere in the middle, but I had better GPT. Happiness, yeah, somewhere in the middle of the road. Golden Age, I didn't really have a lot of those. Improved tiles, I stagnated because I ran out of tiles I needed to improve. Improvement maintenance, I still somehow had more. Military might, I was mainly bottom of the pack. Austria's jumped up a lot, but America had like 0 gold. Number of cities, yeah, theirs are about the same, and I'm stuck at 4. Known techs, yeah, I was pretty much top. Not the entire time, but like I went up at the end when I went down rationalism. Policies, that I was... Actually, Syria was near top. They had the most culture, but I had tons of modifiers. I stayed at 4 workers. Oh no, population is what I want to see. Oh no, that's the total number of cities, not the points. Production, yeah, I didn't get factories until after the game was over, basically. Science, mine jumped up at the end. I actually beat Austria. Score, mine, I think I already saw that. Oh, this is total stuff. Yeah, look, it's going. The most amount at one time was Austria. Show that they had a lot more social policies. Gold, yeah, mine, I had tons of gold and then went all the way down at the end. Not all the way, but I still had more than anyone else. Land, mine stayed the same the entire time. At one point I did have the most land. Unhappiness, yeah, I was getting some, but Austria, of course, was basically win on everything. Same with unit maintenance, them in America. And work tiles, mine went up, but I pretty much couldn't do anything. So, yeah, that's the end of the game. I think my next game, I'll probably start like tomorrow or the day after and go for like probably a diplomacy. I just want to try out the different victory types. And then maybe after that I'll go for like classic domination. But I won't do the domination, which is basically a science victory where you just tech up to like XComs or rocket artillery or something. I'll like actually be worried during the game, so yeah, I think that's it. I'll just go straight to the menu. I already saved the game, so that's fine. Oh, and it's alright there. So tomorrow's game will be late, mainly because I have stuff to do tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow it is then.